All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome everyone to um, Daisy Financial. Man, I haven't posted on here and I don't even know how long. But that's not what we're here for, alright? We're here for the charts. We're here for the market. Alright. So, real quick, just kinda wanna explain something short. I wanna kinda do these daily, like kind of like a daily market breakdown on what I'll be looking for, what I'll be trading and all that. I'm on a evaluation that's halfway complete, but can't complete it when the market is doing stuff like this. So, but I'm still learning, of course. I am. I would call myself a novice trader. All right, I've only been trading for probably about 3 years, and I'm still pretty buns. Anyway, so this is what we're doing today. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and um, explain what I wanted, what I've been looking for recently in the market. So this is the micro E-mini Nasdaq index, and so what we've been kind of doing recently here is, of course, watching the trend and seeing what's going on and placing zones and seeing where we want entries and everything. So what I decided to do is draw some zones out here. Oops, I'm moving it all from my highs and lows. This is my highs up here, this is my lows. And as you can see, I caught a good trade off of this right here. So my trade looked kind of like this. Where is my box? Here it is. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Where is it at? In here? Yeah. So my trade kind of looks something like this. I think I hopped in about right here. Alright. Yeah, I think I hopped in about like maybe right here. Put my stop loss. Pretty close actually. I think I put it at the top of this wick here. Of the body of this wick, my bad. Yeah. And then targeted probably down. I probably targeted down here. And that was my trade. And that got me to halfway completed on my evaluation. Because with evaluations, you can't make more than a certain amount or you'll go over the consistency rule. So that being said, that's all we really been looking for is enough volume to be able to now. I could have went to like the 5 minute. It ain't really nothing happening here either. You see what I mean? It's just all been just consolidated. It ain't really been no real volume going on. You know what I mean? It hasn't really been nothing crazy. Now, like I said, of course I could have. You know, when it went down in here, I could have took trades on a 5 minute. That's not really how I've been trading recently. Um, but as you can see, bro, like everything, man, has been just super duper. Like, it's like look at this, bro. What is that? What is all this, man? All looks like garbage. Now, what I need to do, what I'll just go ahead and record here, right, is so first we're gonna trash this. We're gonna trash. These are all the pairs I used to look at back then. All right. So, we're gonna probably open up other micro E-mini indexes that we're gonna be looking at. So I'm gonna see if I can find the US 30. Okay, so it'll probably be um what would be is this it? Nah, but I want the micro. Here we go. Hey, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Hopefully this is the right one. Let's see what it's talking about. All right. So this is US 30 micro US 30. So, pretty much look like it did the same with it's been same with Nas. Ain't really been doing a whole lot. You look at the hour again. Oops, that is 2 hours. All right. Yeah, it looks like it ain't really been doing. Actually, shoot, it look a little bit more put together than Nas. Actually, it looks almost the exact same. Um, let's actually what we could do here is mark out what we want our zones to be here as well. So I would do like that. Alright, and then also draw another one up here. From here. Alright. So what we would want, right? We want to see price come above and either break out here, or what I feel like it's probably gonna end up doing is because it's respected this twice. You feel me? So what I'm thinking it's gonna do, it's probably gonna, because since it price came up and respected this box twice, like I mean look at that perfect candle, uh perfect box going straight through, and it hit the wick stopped at the exact same points. Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna, you know, I think it's gonna come up, and I feel like once you see the candlestick here, depending on the next candlestick that comes when it gets into the zone and goes up, it might be a liquidity sweep, and then go back down here. Um, because the way I'm looking at it, I feel like a lot of people's gonna see go up and then break, right? And I'm like, ooh, buy, 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 right? And then it's gonna, you know, it's gonna kind of like fake out and then go back down. So I wish I could show with this marker here. Um, I guess I'll just use the brush. Okay. All right. Perfect. 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 All right. So what I think it's gonna do, right? So of course we seen it come up. All right. And I think what it's gonna do is come up, go right here, come up a little bit, and then you know what I'm saying, and then keep going down all the way, and might even go all the way down here. Because what I think, if we look right, let me delete that. Delete all this stuff. I need to just like figure out. There we go. That's good. That's good. All right. So let's go to week. Oh, I'm just drawing stuff now. All right. So if we look at what's been going on with Nas so far. Oh, this is actually US 30. My bad. My bad. Let's go back to Nas. All right. So we'll look at like, yeah. Can we look at like the Nasdaq, like the whole Nasdaq, not just the okay. Well, oh, cause it's on futures. My bad. Oops. Here we are. Yes, sir. Here is the Nasdaq. All right. I don't know what all this yellow shit is. Anyways, so if we looking right here, okay, Nas has been in a really, it's of course it's just been going up. Boom, 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 boom. I wonder if, cause I was looking at this a couple years ago and was wondering if it was gonna ever come back for a retest somewhere, which it did. It did, right here, right here. I was watching Juvier. He had his buddy, I think maybe Elijah, I think his name was. And this is exactly why he predicted that price was gonna come out. Like as it was coming down, he predicted that it was probably about right here. He predicted it was gonna retest his zone and then go back up, and it did. So that's good. I think, and as far as looking at it right now, look like Nas is due for another uh retest. So what would be great, especially for swing trader boys, would hop in here, ride that sucker on down. Honestly, to here or whatever you want. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna go super far down, but at least to like here or here or here. Um, but yeah, so I think it's Nas is due for a retest. Um, so, anyways, going back to the hour, this is what I think is going to happen with the Nasdaq. So, let's see. Change direction zones. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. So yeah, like I said, I think it's due. Um, for a retest, so I think it's gonna go down here. So this is what my trade will look like, right? I'll wait till it come up back into this box, touch, um, and look at that candle. Once I see that candle, this is what I'm looking for right here. Dang, dude, imagine. All right, see, like I said, boom, I'm coming back down. But to be honest, like I said, I'm looking for this here. Just to love me with a few points above. Because you know how price likes to wick super crazy. Now, this would be my trade here. Boom, come up here. And then go ahead and go back down. That would be my trade. I would have took it already. Once we came up into this zone and I seen that it respected it, I would have took that and just held it. But my evaluation, it isn't a swing. It's yeah, it's not. You can't swing trade on this. Anyways, because it closes out automatically, which is pretty stupid. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for price to come up into here, back into my zone, put my stop loss a little bit above my box here. Take price all the way back down. Take me out. Take profit here. And yeah, that's really all I'm looking for as far as the Nas 100. Once again, the micro E mini. That's what I trade. Now, US 30. what we're looking for here. Pretty much the same thing. You know, it looks like it's already respected its zone twice, and I'm just looking for it to keep going down. Yep. Because if we even bring this all the way back here, you know, because it came down, right? Came up, wicked a little bit above, came back down, wicked up into the zone again, came back down. As three. Now, I'm not no super pro trader that knows all the what they call it, the them little patterns or whatever they be talking about. They be having like charts and stuff that will tell you what exactly what this is and what it's gonna do next. But I don't know nothing about it. But you know, there's 3 points. 1, 2, 3 into the zone. It's respected. All right, it's respecting the resistance, man. It's hit it 3 times. So, like I said, looking at these candlesticks, honestly, it looks like it's gonna just go ahead and go back down. But hey, I don't know. We'll see. But right now it is January the 16th, 2026, and I don't expect to trade this week, and I will show you guys exactly why. Okay, so this is of course today. We got a bank holiday. It's also what do you call it? It's President's Day today too as well. So bank holiday going on. Tomorrow we got a bunch of stuff going on. Bunch of red folder. 1 a.m. we got all that. That's GPB though. Employment change. Say hello. Got a bunch of CAD red folder. Some orange USD. Bunch of yellows through here. And then after what you call it. So tomorrow wouldn't be a super bad day to trade. I feel like I guess it just depends on what you're trading. What pair that you'll be trading. And then also with with this as well. FOMC members say one word. I remember everyone used to tweak out when Powell would speak up and say hello and the market start. Anyways, but yeah, so that's tomorrow. A bunch of red folder, and the next day, Wednesday, we got a bunch of some more red folder, some orange here, some more FOMC members speaking. I don't know if they speak every day or not. I don't know. Anyways, I'd say um definitely like okay, so all right. Tomorrow, I'd say watch out. We should be fine after market opens and everything. Should be all right. As long as these these dudes don't speak and then start going crazy, but if I feel like it'll be all right. But also, be be careful, be super careful. Trading this week, a bunch of news going on. Wednesday looks all right. Except for that, I would be very aware of this here. All right, that and just a bunch of news going on. So you can trade Wednesday. I just be aware of everything going on with news. Now Thursday, make sure you guys be aware of Thursday as well, because there's just a bunch of news. Usually, usually Thursdays, I try not to trade. As far as I say, as far as like, it depends on. I feel like everything really depends on how you trade and what you trade on these specific days. Because, like, let's say if you're like a market open scalper or something, all right, and or just like scalping in general, and then, you hop in a trade, and then like one of these times hit, and then you're so close to your take profit, and then one of these things happens, and it shoots the other way, takes you out. So of course, the swing traders, they'll be all right. They don't usually have to worry about this, but definitely day traders and scalpers, be super aware of the incoming news this week. I'll try to wrap this video because it's already 20 minutes, and I'm not editing it. Like, all this gonna be raw. I'm not editing none of this. All right. Um. Anyways, let's see. Friday. Yeah. Yeah. It's a bunch of news going on Friday. So, like I said, man, if you're gonna trade this week, just be careful. All right. It's a bunch of news. I don't want anybody to get baked in the market this week trying to trade all this news going on. Um, I'll definitely be watching the markets, seeing what's going on. I probably won't be trading, but I'll be definitely watching the markets, seeing what's going on. The two main ones I'll probably be watching is uh Nas and US 30. And I might. There's been a little Asian session with gold going on. There's been a little strat popping out that I've been seeing recently, and I might look into that a little bit more, and I'll try it out. Back test a little bit and see how it goes for me. I won't be trading it on my evaluation account. I probably paper trade it, test it out. And then, of course, go on replay and test it out, see what's going on. And if it's solid, then I'll upload it up to this channel for anybody that wants to use it. Let's see. And yeah, that's really about it. Like I said, once again, real quick, we're looking for price to go into these zones and potentially break out. I gotta move this here. Yep, we're looking for price to come in and break. You can either hop in on a break and retest, or because that's usually what you would do. You go on like a 1 minute. You would look for price to break through, which it did not. Break through, come down and retest, and then blah blah blah. But yeah, that's what we're looking for in the markets this week. Once again, I wouldn't I wouldn't trade all this with all this news going on. If you're scalping and day trading, but do you, fam? However you trade, like I said, it just depends on however you trade. But that's enough for this video. I'll see y'all in the next one. The next one will probably be like probably in the morning. Maybe, I don't know. Since I'm making this video now, I probably won't need to do it in the morning. But I'll probably make an update tomorrow morning. And see what's been happening. Go ahead and upload that. I'm gonna try to go ahead and upload these daily trading events going on. not trading events, but just kind of like just whatever I'm doing, like whatever trades I'm looking for. I try to go through it in the morning, and just upload so I can have something to kind of look back on. As I'm trading to see, like, let's just say I mark out what I want to trade, and then I come back, and then let's say I lost that trade. All right, then I could come back to this video and analyze. Okay, what did I do wrong? What happened? Go look at news or whatever. And yeah, it's kind of just like a comeback towards and kind of look and see what I did right, what I did wrong. If anybody comes to this channel somehow, some way, and sees that I did anything wrong, or see if I am doing something completely stupid, some experienced traders like, nah, you're doing this wrong, and that's good. Help me out, show me what I'm doing wrong, and um, yeah, I'll be good for this. So, for anybody that is watching, um, hello, what's good? You here for the journey, man. You're here for the journey, my boy. Well, like I said, I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. This is going to be uploaded raw to Daisy Financial. If you want to keep seeing these daily things, go ahead and subscribe. You don't even have to do none of that liking or nothing. Just subscribe and then turn on some noties so you'll see what I post. You could kind of go through the charts with me, kind of get an idea of how I trade. And yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping here. I'll see y'all tomorrow.